Hello guys, welcome back to Patience's World. If you're new here, welcome to Patience's World. My name is Patience, and on here we do vlogs, tutorials, challenges, shorts. Boom, nailed that intro. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Quick announcement, I'm going to be making shorter videos and hopefully posting more often because me and my manager, we had a little conversation and we were like, if I make shorter videos, I can edit them quicker and I can like post more. So I'm gonna give that a try. Okay, anyway, today I'm gonna be telling you guys about my first orchestra competition, which was actually really fun. I'm a cellist and I've been playing the cello for I think like 5 years, maybe 6-ish, I don't know. But I've been playing for quite a long time, and so me and my chamber orchestra this year, we went to Hershey Park for our competition. And it was really fun. For like, first of all, the bus ride there, I think it was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So we drove up there, we went to school, we all met at school, then we drove up there and we got to the place and we competed and everything. And we didn't, like, the thing is, I wish we got our score immediately, but everyone had to go, and our, like, the leaders of the trip were like, there's really no point of like staying there and watching other groups because that would just take away our time from being in the park. So we decided we would like perform and then we would go to the park. So we did our performance and then we went to the park because, you know, like all of the performance had to be graded and then they would tell us like first, second, third, like at the end of the day. So first of all, when we got out, we felt like we did terrible. Like our intonation was super bad, like we sped up and it just wasn't our best performance. But yeah, so we felt like we definitely weren't going to win it. So like we left and we like there was this room, we got all of our stuff and it was pouring like so much outside. We didn't even think we'd get to go to the parks because, like, you know, the rides like get closed once it rains a certain amount. But luckily we actually did. By the time we got to Hershey Park, it was it stopped raining. By the time we got there, it had stopped, so it was just really damp. Well, that wasn't that bad. So yeah, so it was pouring and we got on the bus and it was you know, like, I don't know if any of you have like ridden a school bus, but when it's like wet outside and then you like the seats are wet because everybody's like drenched. But I don't know, something about it was fun. Like, even though like I don't really like getting wet like that, but like but okay, so yeah, we got in the buses, whatever, went to Hershey Park. We had a really good time. We got to choose our groups. So our group was so small and I really liked that because it was just me, my best friend, and then another one of our friends. So we were a small group and we had a really good time. And we went to like, I don't think we went to the chocolate factory. I think we said we were gonna like come back, but we never did. We rode a lot of rides, you know, you just basic Hershey Park stuff. We ate food and it was always so fun to see the people from our school like in line with us, because the thing is, it wasn't just the orchestra that went to Hershey Park, it was the orchestra, the band, and like it was all the higher groups. So like the chamber orchestra, the wind ensemble, and then our like chamber course. So it was all of our big groups, and then also those groups are mixed up with 7th and 8th graders, and at the time I was in 7th grade. So like it was so funny, like just seeing like the people from my school there. I don't know why. And it was also kind of like my first I couldn't really say that. But it was a really fun experience to get to do, and I really love orchestra too. We literally, in our school, we actually have a really big rivalry between orchestra and band, and me and my friends were talking about how like we need to give chorus some hate too. It sounds really bad, but like it's a healthy rivalry, I guess. But at the end of the day, like, we were going to our buses and they announced that like all of our groups got first place overall. So like that was really fun and we got the biggest trophy and it was awesome. Yeah. And that's literally the end of the story. And then we drove home and it was drizzling when we left Hershey Park, and then when we were like getting back to the school, it was like 10 p.m. and it was pouring, but like the windows were open in the bus and so much cool air was coming in, because, you know, it was like late May, or maybe it was June. It was like late May or June, so the weather was really nice, and it was already like dark outside, and there was a really nice breeze coming in the bus, and we were all like making jokes. And also the buses were just, like, we had 2 buses for each instrument group. So like all the 7th graders and all the 8th graders, like the 8th graders got their own bus and the 7th graders got their own bus, and it was really nice. Yeah, super fun experience. So if you like playing an instrument, you should carry out, like, I don't know if you guys in middle schools would do that, but if you really like playing an instrument, you should definitely continue it into middle school, like, or singing. Yeah, you should definitely carry it out into middle school, because then you get to go on fun trips like that. And once I get into high school, like, our high schools do stuff like going to Florida for like the weekend, or like going to California for a week for competitions. So I'm really excited for that stuff coming up. And yeah, that's literally it. That's just the story. Nothing that interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.